Good morning and welcome to another episode of My Suburban Eden. My name is Mary Jane, registered dietitian and gardening enthusiast. And today we are going to create a no-dig garden bed with the goat compost that we got from Farmer Steve. I'm very excited about this project because I got tremendous success last year. My tomato vines were so thick with fruit in the particular bed that I did the goat compost that they broke the stakes that they were on. I had so much fruit that I didn't know what to do with. You can only make so many jars of salsa and pasta sauce before you're like, I don't know what else to do. So I felt kind of bad because a lot of the tomatoes went to waste. I just didn't have the time to pick all of them and to do something with them. Plus we had some other things going on this summer. Anyways, but it was significantly cheaper to get it from the local farmer than it was to buy a bunch of bags of compost at the store. So if you look at the beds behind me, so you can see all of this in these little offshoot beds here and all along the back fence. That's what I did last season, and I spent a lot of money in compost. And like I said, this is the bed that I just did all of goat manure with, and I got an abundance of fruit versus some of these other beds with the $2.50 a bag compost just didn't do so well. So why the no-dig method? Charles Dowding is the father of the no-dig garden bed, and the hypothesis is that there is a system of microorganisms, fungus, bacteria, and the like, and they make nutrients bioavailable for plants to use, that it's already there, but it makes it, this network of organisms makes it accessible for the plant to use and to stay healthy. But on a personal note, if you've ever tried to dig up sod, it is backbreaking work. And whenever I figured out that there was this no-dig method and how easy it was, I was like, that's a no-brainer. Like all you got to do, okay, what we're going to do today is you got to lay down some cardboard. That's step one. Step two, make a frame. It's nothing fancy. I just used some old wood that we had laying around. It's 4 inches wide, and that's about the depth that you want your compost to be at per Charles Dowding. And then you just got to put your compost in. Wait a couple of months, remove the frame. I like to make it look nice, and make an edge of mulch. I put a layer of mulch around it to make it look decent. The whole purpose of putting down the cardboard is to smother out the existing plants so you don't have a bunch of weeds growing in your garden bed competing with the plants that you actually do want. So that's the basis of what we're going to do, why we're going to do it. So let's just jump right in and get started. First, we'll need some cardboard. We'll need compost from a reputable source. We'll need some screws, a screwdriver, a pitchfork, wood to make the frame, and of course, sturdy footwear. I got these on sale for 25 bucks and I'm really proud of them, but my husband thinks they're ugly. He's probably not wrong. Before I lay this cardboard down, I'd like to make mention that I've already tested it for safety to test for the presence of PFAS, or perfluoroalkyl compounds, or polyfluoroalkyl compounds. Per the EPA, these compounds can cause certain kinds of cancers. So I have a husband and a son, so I definitely want to keep them safe. Fortunately, the test is cheap and easy. All you got to do is put a little drop of olive oil on the surface. Well, where else would you put it, I guess? If it soaks in readily, you're good. No further action needed. If it takes a minute to soak in or it beads up entirely, go ahead and just throw that cardboard away. So that's, again, a quick and easy test to do to check for the safety.
Quality Control Manager, Dashiell Benedict III. Hey. Oh, now he's on the patrol. So he's quality control and he's our guard dog. We need 2 feet between each garden bed, and we also need about 6 inches of overhang of cardboard so we can put mulch down and make sure that the weed stays smothered underneath and doesn't get into the garden bed. So I'm going to make, it's going to be between 3 and 4 foot in width of the garden bed. And I'm also going to use these concrete retention wall stones to help keep things in place while I get the screws put in.
Okay, so our frame is done. It's I used 4-inch wide boards so that the garden bed can be 4 inches deep. Now it's time to lay in our compost. So there it is. There's our finished bed of goat manure. Now for those of you who are concerned about burning my plants, this has had plenty of time to age. So Farmer Steve has volunteers come out to clean out his stalls about twice a year. And so this manure has already been sitting out. Plus there's already, the goat poop itself is considered green matter. There's straw in there for bedding, so that's considered brown matter. So green matter is nitrogen rich, brown matter is carbon rich, and it's February here, so it's going to have an additional 3 months to age and sit there, and the cardboard is eventually going to do its job of killing the plants, as well as having the time to rot away, so that the microorganisms in the composted manure have a chance to bridge the gap and enrich the network of organisms that's already existing. So yeah, there we have it. There is our garden bed here. Whenever I feel like it, after a couple weeks, couple months, I'll take off that frame, and then I will go back to the store and of course get the mulch and make it look all pretty so my HOA doesn't get mad about how it looks. But that's how you create a no-dig garden bed. I hope you guys have a good time creating your own garden beds without having to bust your backs too much. Thank you for joining me for another episode of My Suburban Eden. Have a great day.